minimal coverage.
Joining us now is our political analyst, Brian Sobel. Brian, the Republicans have been talking about repealing and replacing Obamacare for 7 years. Why is it that Democrats and Republicans can't just come together and fix the issues that we all agree are there with Obamacare?
We hope that's what they can do, but we have watched year after year of Republicans through the Obama administration stonewalling everything, or as they say in Washington, slow walking things. And now you're seeing it on the flip side. And I guess when people get angry enough, something will happen, but we're not there yet.
Let's talk about Jeff Sessions and the interview that President Trump did with the New York Times, saying that he would not have appointed Senator Sessions as the Attorney General if he'd known that he was going to recuse himself from the Russia investigation. Why would he say that? Why would he say that publicly? And who would want to work for the administration if you feel like you're maybe one step away from being thrown under the bus by the president?
Well, I think it's a great point. And I think for whatever reason, he gets into these interviews and there are no filters. When he's asked a question, he gives the unvarnished answer. And sometimes that throws other people, under the bus. And in this case, he's expressing anger towards Jeff Sessions and not thinking, hey, this is a guy who's been loyal to me. I appointed him Attorney General, and now I'm ready to essentially say walk. It doesn't speak well, and for the president and other cabinet members must sit there and say, wow.
So next week, Donald Trump Jr. and Paul Manafort will be testifying before the Senate Intelligence Committee, and Jared Kushner will be testifying before Jared Kushner will be before the Intelligence Committee. Donald Trump Jr. and Paul Manafort will be before the Judiciary Committee.
Correct.
What can we expect from that, and why is Jared Kushner's testimony going to be private and the others will be public?
My only guess is that it was worked out as part of the schedule. You have two different committees. Somebody was asking whether, that there's an information sharing. There is. All that information will in turn be shared with the special counsel, Robert Mueller. So all of this is coming together in different committees and that sort of thing. Kushner's testimony will not be, it'll be behind closed doors. And it looks like Trump's and Manafort's will be in public.
Right.
So that should be very, very interesting to watch.
Should we look at this as a big deal?
Possibly, depending on what they say. I mean, if they come before those committees and they say, hey, you've got it all wrong, you're well out over the skis, then maybe nothing comes of it. But you know what's happened every time as we've been watching this is that when you hear the explanation, something else pops up that wasn't told. And that's
it's almost like the truth keeps creeping out.
One drip at a time.
Yeah. All right, Brian, as always, thank you. We'll
Absolutely.
talk to you again at 6.
Perfect.